I was living the same day every day. I've no concept of time. It's another boring February day. I wake up, go on my phone on the bathroom, wait for my bus, do some boring assignments that I don't care about, go on my phone again, and then go to sleep. Day after day after day after day after day. From September to June, my hours were crushed in this disgusting gray ball of repetitiveness. I've realized recently that I need to get out of that dull ball of repetitiveness, doing the same things over and over and not completing anything in my life. Make something out of the hours I have in school. Use it to my advantage so I can live my best life day after day after day and see progress. One little bonus thing that you need to be doing in school, which will make your life 10 times easier, is to do all your work in school. Instead of doing nothing, going on your phone, scrolling on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, watching some brainless things that you forget about, finish your homework. If you finish your homework in that class, do it in another class. Do it from this class. Do your work when there's nothing to do in school, instead of doing it when there's a lot to do at home. Even though school can be boring and sometimes be useless, we still have to use it to our advantage. We can't escape from school. Don't be like them who complain about school. Oh, it's so stressful. Oh, I'm so stressed in school and I can't do anything that I want to do because school just takes so much of my time. Oh, I'm sorry. No, I can't do this. I can't do that. I can't do that. School, I can't do anything in my life. School's just ruining in my life. I have poor mental health and it's just so stressful. They never get anything done in their life. But if we do the right things in school, we can grow tremendously. So here are 5 things you need to be doing in school that will separate you from all of them, and we can grow so much more in school. The first thing you need to do in school is raise your hand. If you know the answer to something, raise your hand. If you have a question, raise your hand. This will get you comfortable, because this will get you used to and comfortable to talking to someone else and talking in front of a group of 20, 30 people. You'll be a lot more used to putting yourself out there, being okay with failure if you say the wrong answer, being okay with having some dumb question. You'll be more and more fine with that. When I went to school and never raised my hand, I'd always be nervous in class because I would hope the teacher wouldn't call on me sitting in my chair. Please don't call on me on this question, Timothy. I'd have a whole panic attack when the teacher calls on me because I've been anticipating it so much, preparing. Oh, what if she calls on me right now? What am I going to say? What am I going to say? And then she calls on me, and then I have a complete anxiety attack, not knowing what to say, not doing anything. Imagine me not knowing what to say, but then I stress about it, complain about it, want to... You see it? I didn't talk at all. So when the teacher eventually called on me, I had so much pressure from overthinking about it. So start raising your hand more, even if you're not sure if you have the question right. It'll get you used to talking, getting failure, learning from it. It'll train you a lot more to push yourself out there. Even if it's a little awkward, you still learn so much from it. It's so beneficial and nobody does it. All the times in my classes, the teacher asks a question, nobody raises their hand. Not a single person. They're just... Nobody cares. Nobody raises their hand. So if you do raise your hand and say some wrong mistake, nobody's going to care. I realized recently that I could do pretty much anything, and nobody's going to care. I could take my shirt off, fling it around, throw it in the corner, and nobody's going to care. Nobody's probably going to have a reaction. Nobody's going to have a reaction if I start shaving my head. Nobody's going to have a reaction if I cut my hand off. Nobody's going to care. They're just going to be stuck there. They might take a picture of it or video. That's the most they're going to do. The second thing you need to do in school is not eat the disgusting food they serve at lunch. Don't get any of the milks, don't get any of the juices, don't get any of the disgusting pizzas, chicken nuggets, mac and cheese. The only things that I would eat at lunch are the fruits and the vegetables. Even though they might be a little unhealthy, they might look disgusting, it's still doing more benefits to me than it is negative. An easy way you can avoid this is eat something at home. Give yourself something to eat. Like, I could shoot that crow in the background, bring it to lunch. Get something that you can bring to school, eat it with your fruits that you get for lunch and breakfast. Eat those. Maybe this guy doesn't want fruits because he's fat and a loser. Take his stuff. Take this guy's carrots. Take this guy's celery. Take this guy's apples. And eat all those fruits and vegetables. Try to limit the amount of mac and cheese, disgusting mac and cheese that looks like it's rotting. The amount of times I've seen milk and the juices come out in chunks, the little chunks of orange juice. The amount of times the vegetables been expired, that's also a bad thing. The amount of milk's been expired, juice has been expired. So much low quality food. They try to save money, not spend as much money on lunches, but it's so sad. I don't even know how foods like that are even legal. The lowest quality food I've ever seen. But I still sometimes eat the lunch because I have nothing else to eat. I do eat fruits and vegetables, but I need to sometimes just eat a pizza. I need to eat the disgusting mac and cheese because I literally have nothing else to eat. So I should try bringing more of my food from home so I don't die at the age of 30 because I have cancer from all the disgusting ingredients, low quality produced foods. The third thing you need to do in school is to join a sports team. Joining a sports team is one of the best things you can do in your school career. The amount of opportunities that are exposed to you, the amount of friends that you can see, the amount of people that are active and physical and challenging and competitive, the amount of experiences you can have, the amount of exercise you'll get, the amount of activity that you'll get from joining a sports team. It's such a good thing to do. It's so fun. You get to play some fun sport. You get to play soccer, football, whatever. You get to play a fun sport. Be active because of it. Have some friends that aren't complete losers. They still are active. The only bad thing I would say about joining a sports team is that you have to spend 2-3 hours almost every day, pretty much every day, after school, practicing, exercising, going to the game. It's probably the only downside of it. But because of that, I was able to quit video games because I spent my time playing sports. I didn't have time to play video games because when I got home, I only had time to eat, do whatever else I needed to do, and then go to sleep. But I didn't want to play video games because that would make me have bad sleep. I think the trade-off's worth it. Spending 2-3 hours at school, working out, talking to people, having a nice group of people, instead of staying at home alone when you're probably going to do some bad habits anyway. It forces you to go outside your comfort zone. And when I first joined, the first day of me going to this sports team, I was terrified. I didn't know anyone on the team. But as soon as I talked to some people, oh, this guy's in my math class, oh, this guy, I know this guy, he went to my old school, oh, I know this guy, oh, I kind of know this guy. After a week, after a month, you already know everyone. You're chill with that dog. You think that dog's scary because he's barking at everyone else, and you're like, how am I going to be friends with this guy? How am I going to talk to him? But then after a month, after 2 months of the season almost ending, you're cool with everyone. You know everyone, you like everyone, you're friends with everyone. And it's such a positive experience that you did. Instead of doing this and playing some dumb video games, you are able to stay active, go outside, compete with other people, get some nice memories, have a lot of fun, and enjoy yourself, improve your life. The fourth thing you need to do in the school, which I think is the most important out of all of these 5, if you don't do this one habit, then none of the other ones are gonna work. And that's talking to people. Get used to interacting with other people. Get used to going out your comfort zone a little bit to talk to this one guy. If you don't talk to anyone, none of the other habits that I'm going to talk about are going to help you. None of the habits that talking to someone, you're like this little leaf. You have so much potential, but if you don't talk to anyone, this is you. All your potential is ripped off. The amount of opportunities you can have with other people, the amount of fun moments, the amount of time you can spend training yourself, developing yourself, so that you can talk to people. Even if you don't really like them, you can talk to people so you're better at talking to the people you actually care about and want to interact with and be with. How are you going to expect to be with a bunch of cool people but not talk to anyone? How are you going to expect to be successful, some crazy, successful, rich person, if you can't talk to someone you kind of don't like? If you kind of want to talk to this person, but because you never talk to anyone, you can't build up the courage to do it. But the extroverted people that are in our schools, they talk to almost everyone they see. Everyone they see, even if they don't really know them. They practice every day talking to people, talking to someone that they don't really know, talking to this one guy that they never even met, talking to new people. So when there is a new person that they've never met and they like them and they want to talk to them, they're able to talk to them. While everyone else and me for so long, no, I'm just not going to talk to him. No, I'm good. I'm going to avoid him. While that one extroverted guy, boom, talk to him, boom, they could build some crazy business together. You know what I mean. Talking to people is such a valuable trait that I never did for so long. The amount of opportunities I missed out, the amount of times I didn't raise my hand, the amount of times that I didn't want to join a sports team, the amount of times I didn't want to go out and do this thing. Doing little things every day that can help you get better at talking to people, socializing. The ambulance is going to come for you. You can do little things, saying hi to someone, not even saying anything, just be like going up to people. Don't have to go in some crazy fool debate conversation podcast with them, 2-hour long podcast. Just talk to them for 1 minute. Hello, Crow. I just did it. I practiced talking. And I'm practicing talking right now by talking to you. Get used to talking to people. You'll be so much more equipped than everyone else that doesn't want to talk to as much people, only wants to stick to their little friend group and never do anything else, never talk to anyone else. So then they can't be as successful as us. All of them, they don't want to talk to anyone, but we can actually do it. If you're watching this far, you have the potential to talk to people who you want to talk to and want to meet and want to link up with. The fifth thing you need to do in school is don't be a degenerate. Don't do the degenerate stuff of going out on parties 24/7, drinking, smoking, doing all that BS stuff, honestly. That isn't going to help you. It's not going to help you in 4 years when you're dead from overdosing, you passed out from overdosing on some edibles. Don't try to climb the ranks of popularity like it's some leaderboard system. And the reward, what's the reward? You get to do more of the bad habits. The reward is all the losers, all the degenerates will look up to you and be like, wow, you're so cool, you're so cool. But all the people who actually want to go somewhere in their life and be successful, they're just like, what are you doing with your life? Why are you doing this? Why are you going out 24/7? Why are you smoking? Why are you drinking? I know I sound like some dumb health teacher, like, smoking's bad for you, you shouldn't drink, drinking is illegal. But seriously, you're gonna be involved in a lot of stupid things that aren't gonna help you in 4 years. When you finally get out the phase of being a degenerate, going out on parties, doing all that stuff, you realize, when you look back on it, yeah, it might have been a little fun, I might have had some cool moments, but I could have had those cool moments when I was doing something else, when I was becoming successful. I could have had those cool moments right now if I was working on myself and actually becoming successful, living in some crazy mansion that I could party whenever I want to in. Instead of going to some dumb little party thing, doing drugs, smoking, all that dumb stuff, bro. It's a big trap that a lot of people fall for, but we have the chance to get out that trap, go around it, jump over it, and save a lot of years and hours of our life. Another bonus thing that you should be doing in school, you need to do in school, is to say hi and bye to the teachers. Not only will this train you to say hello and bye to the people that you see, but the teacher will like you more. You'll start to realize that just saying hi and bye to people can build your connections so much that the teacher will more likely let you go on your phone, let you redo something, let you turn this thing in late, let you change your seat. They'll start to like you so much more, because everyone else, they just walk in their class, get off your phone, oh, I hate this teacher, and then leave. But if you said, hello, Mr. Poopy Man, oh, can you get off your phone, please? Alright, can I move? Can I sit here? Yeah, sure, go ahead. See you, Mr. Poopy Head. It'll train you a lot more talking to people, acknowledging people's presence, train you a lot more socially, and it takes less than a minute to do. 5 seconds to say, bye, Mr. Bye, Miss. Bye, Miss. Hello, Mrs. If you apply these 7 things that I've talked to you about, 2 bonuses, one at the beginning and one at the end, start to realize how everyone else, when they have free time, when they have time in their school, they're not doing anything out of it. They're scrolling on their phone. So yeah, guys, what's 2 plus 2? Nobody raises their hand. Yeah, I don't care about raising my hand. No, I don't want to. That's what everyone else is thinking. But we can actually use school to develop ourselves physically, mentally, socially, improve every aspect of our life, because we're willing to make the most out of each school day. Instead of having some dull ball of repetitiveness, we have so much moments that we can expand that ball. We can expand that ball of going through school, which seems like an endless cycle. We can make the most out of that cycle and grow from it. Get rid of that dirty, dull ball of repetitiveness and grow, turn it into some massive ball of exponential development. Don't want to try even one of these things next time you're in school, then a lot of your time is gonna feel like it's a never-ending cycle. The story I told in the beginning of the video, that was me when I did nothing. I woke up, went on my phone in the toilet, almost missed my bus, stressing out about me missing my bus, being on my phone on the bus, not even doing anything on my phone, just like switching through tabs, like pretending to do something productive, important on my phone. I'm scrolling through Instagram, swiping through my photos, just swiping through the home pages, not doing anything, pretending to do something. To avoid any discomfort in school, instead of using that discomfort of the teacher calling on me, talking to this person, I could have grown so much from that. We can grow so much from that. But instead, everyone else wants to go on their phones, not do anything in school, and waste 4 years, 18 years of their life. I know it could be hard going in some completely different environment when it's 7 a.m., you don't want to be here, you're tired, you feel terrible. I know it can be like that. But if you apply one of these things, raising the hand when you know the answer, saying hi to this one person, trying to not eat disgusting lunch, your school days will be a lot better, and you'll feel more better about going to school, because you can actually learn something from school, and that's to learn to use what you have to your advantage. Don't use school as an excuse to not do anything in your life, because I wasn't doing anything in my life when I was swiping through my little phone, not doing anything, not talking to anyone, not going to any sport, destroying my life. If you found this video at least somewhat helpful or beneficial, you might have found a right channel for you. Click and watch this video right here. Subscribe to my channel because I'm going to be posting more beneficial videos to help you every singular day. Every day like a cycle, like that endless repetitive cycle. Imagine that growing cycle of more beneficial videos for you. Like this video if it helped you, and I'll see you later. Peace. Take care. Use school to your advantage.